Hey guys, this is Marcus. You know me as the Nomad Thrifter. I'm a full-time reseller. I sell on platforms eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Today is Friday the 13th. So if you are superstitious, good luck. If you're like, do you hear that? Could that be a ghost? No, it's not. So today's video is going to be something simple. I'm just going to do a what sold, more specifically on Poshmark. I'm not going to include eBay or Mercari on this video. I'll do another video on those because some really good things sold. With Poshmark, nothing too exciting, but the whole purpose of videos of this nature are, of course, not to brag, but to help you on your journey. If you're sourcing at secondhand stores, if you see something that I mentioned, well, at least you know, okay, you know what? The Nomad Thrifter, he got it for this. Is it worth my while? That's all I'm doing this for. So I hope that you like it. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Also, tell me what you're sourcing. Let's just piggyback off each other. All right, let's jump into the video, guys. All right, so I'm gonna go over this. I'm gonna try to go pretty quickly. I know you guys probably have better things to do. It's Friday. You gotta contemplate what you're gonna do for the weekend. Or if you're like me, I will be doing what I do every day. I will be sourcing, posting, and shipping every day but Sunday. All right, guys. So the way that this is going to work, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what sold. And on one of these sides, there's going to be a screenshot. I just changed editing software, so it might be a little bit of a challenge for me to do this. So if the video edits bad, I do apologize. All right, guys, so first up on what sold on Poshmark is a large Callaway golf polo. Golf is popular, guys. If you find anything that's in good condition that's golf, whether it be golf pants, shoes, shirts, windbreakers, and if it's a good brand, pick it up. I love golf stuff. It sells fast for me and for a good profit margin. This I paid $3 for at the Salvation Army. I posted it for $18 and it sold. The other thing that I'm going to do is just let you know what I purchased it for and what it sold for. You can see on the screenshots in this example what Mercari took out. So you can apply this on whatever platform that you're on. Just realize that different platforms have different percentages that they take out as far as seller fees. So the next one, we have some Asics, the GT 2000 running shoes. I sold these for $35. I paid $5 at the Goodwill form. Excellent condition. Asics is one of those brands where it's hit or miss. If there's a neat colorway, then definitely pick them up. Trying to think what their one line, I think it's NASA. I forget the top of my head, but those are really popular. But then you'll find a lot of Asics that really good shoes, but there's really not much of a demand for it. So definitely watch out whenever you're looking at Asics. Again, good colorways help. Next one is a bundle that I sold. It was Roadwood steel toe boots and some Chaka Clark shoes. Clarks are another brand where it's hit or miss. Sometimes I do great with Clarks, sometimes I don't. I tend to do a little bit better with female Clark shoes than I do with men's. So again, look at comps whenever you see them, because Clarks, they have great quality shoes, but unfortunately the resale side doesn't really acknowledge that. So definitely check comps before picking them up, because you might see an awesome pair, but they might not be worth anything. The Road Wolf steel toe boots, never heard of the brand before. I picked it up because they were $4 at the Salvation Army, and them themselves ended up selling for $49, as you can see. So I be honest, I lucked out on that. I didn't look at the comps on there. I didn't even look it up. I just had a hunch. They felt like good quality boots, steel toe, in good condition, so I picked them up, and it paid off. Next is the Footjoy leather golf shoes, size 12. I sold them for $30. I paid $5 at the Goodwill for them. Footjoy is another brand where it's hit or miss. I pick them up if they're in good condition. They're a well-known golf shoe, but they don't go for a lot of money. They'll sell pretty quickly if you have them priced well. So for these $30, anywhere from like $30, $40, that's where you're looking at with the Footjoys, in good condition, whether it be men's or women's. So whenever you see them at the secondhand store, wherever you're sourcing, don't be afraid to pick them up if they're in good condition, because I'm sure that you'll see that they sell well for you as well. Next are a women's pair of Callaway half-lace golf shoes. I sold them for $35. I paid $4.50 at St. Vincent de Paul for these. They were in excellent condition. Quite honestly, I probably could have sold them as new, and nobody would have known the difference. But I was honest. I sold them pre-owned. And again, Callaway can be hit or miss, especially on the women's side of shoes. But these did okay. I'm okay with it. Next is a JCrew military field jacket. I paid $5, I believe, at the Goodwill last year. It's a jacket that I bought for myself, to be specific, but I just never wore it. It's not really my style. It actually was a little loose for a small. It almost felt like a medium. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that just because of the purpose of that kind of jacket. But yeah, so I paid $5. I sold it for $45. I was surprised just because, well, JCrew, and let's also put in there Banana Republic. They're good brands. A lot of times they don't have a good resale value. But I'm happy with this sale. Another one that I've never heard of but sold is called a brand called Melissa. These were a Ultra Girl Minnie Mouse ballet shoe. These flats I bought for $3.50 at the Goodwill, and I sold them for $35. Again, I've never heard of the brand before. I looked up the comps on these, more or less, not because of the brand, but knowing that Disney, more specifically Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, those types of characters, tend to be collector's items and popular, and the sell-through rates on items like this tend to be really good. So I picked it up, and I think I got these a week or two ago. I actually just posted them last week, and they already sold. $35, not too shabby. Next, I bought quite a few of these, and I've had a little bit of success on them. These are the new Jordan Space Jam jerseys. I bought these in small, medium, and large. I bought them off of Amazon for $11.50 a piece, and I've been selling them for $35, $45. So not too bad considering I didn't pay much for them, and I've already sold, I believe this is the 6th one that has sold. Next, we have some Dansko women's XP 2.0 clogs. Dansko is a really good brand. I forget what country. I think it's German. Is it German? If I'm wrong, leave me a comment. Let me know. I just started sourcing these a few months ago, and they just sell really well. These I paid, I think I paid $7 or $8 for them at the Goodwill. Sold them for $59. Again, they sell really well. They're good quality. I believe that they would be classified as like nurse shoes, but they're popular and they do well. So if you see them, definitely pick them up if they're in decent condition. Next are some Vans Skate 8s, or Vans Skate High. Van is another brand, and I can lump this together with Converse. So Converse and Vans, they do really well. They sell fast. Some of them go for quite a bit of money. These were just some plain Jane ones. I got these for $5 at the Goodwill. I sold them for $25. So I didn't make a lot on them, but they sold really fast, and that's fine with me. Next are these Brooks. I've actually never heard of this line. I think it's called the Caldria 3. I know I'm not pronouncing that right. Yeah, I have not heard this line. I picked them up for $8 at the Goodwill. Sold them for $49. They've been, I've had them posted for 3 months, but the comps, I got them for about what it was going for, so that's fine. Next, Miss Me signature boots. Miss Me jeans, you can also, maybe you can clump these with Rock Revival. I love Rock Revival, whether I'm sourcing them pre-owned at, like, let's say the Goodwill, or if I'm purchasing them brand new through Nordstrom Rack. Rock Revival and Miss Me, they're popular. Rock Revival tends to be more popular. You can get more for Rock Revival. But Miss Me, if you have a cool design, you could easily, make a nice little profit on these. One thing to take into consideration, if you are sourcing Miss Me and Rock Revival at the Goodwill specifically, you're most likely going to pay a premium price. I know I usually find both the brands at $20 at the Goodwill. Luckily, this pair of Miss Me and another pair I bought for $5. There was no markup. Obviously, there was a mess up because these are the type of jeans that they like to mark up. So I paid $5 at the Goodwill. I sold them for $40. Next up, a pair of Converse. I actually thought that I was going to, I originally listed these at $35. These things were in mint condition. On a scale of 1 to 10, they were easily a 9, 9.5. So I was kind of hoping to get 30 on them. I got an offer for 22. I've had them for a couple months. So I went ahead and sold them for 22. I believe I actually paid 10 for them. So I did not do well on these at all. But I made a little bit and they sold. Next are the Nike Cortez basic leather. These were also a pair that I thought would sell for a higher price than they did. If these would have been in a larger size, like let's say a women's 8, 8.5, or a men's 10 through 12, I probably could have got anywhere from $45 to $65. It's a classic style. People love them. White in good condition. People definitely go for. Unfortunately, these were a 5 youth, and we did a conversion to women's, which would be 6.5. So these sold for $25. And actually, because these were kids, I think I only paid $3 for them, I believe. Next would be these Nike Free 5.0, the Blue Lagoon. I paid $12 for these at the Goodwill. I paid up, they were just the colorway I knew was going to be something that people liked. I did not look at the comps when I was in the store. I just knew that they were going to sell. Quite honestly, I didn't think that they were going to sell for $55. Originally when I saw them, like, yeah, I'll post them for 35, 40. But after I did some research, got them for, I ended up selling them for 55. I'm happy with that purchase. And last but not least, or it could be least, two more, I'm sorry. Another pair of Miss Me jeans. Again, going back to the other pair that I sold, I bought these for $5. Again, they were not priced right. Normally, Miss Me would go for $20 at the Goodwill. Again, 5, some for 45. So I am happy with that. So last but not least are the vintage 90s Tommy Hilfiger denim shorts. I found these at St. Vincent de Paul's for $2.50. I'm kind of hit or miss on vintage items. I think that, yeah, there's a market, but I think there's a lot of videos that kind of boost it up too much. So a lot of people are out there sourcing vintage items, so therefore it saturates the market. So whenever I'm looking, whenever I purchased these, I thought I'd probably get like $40 to $50 for it. I'm happy with the 35, but quite honestly, these were a bit on the overpriced side if you compare what the market's doing. So I did luck out, got 35 for them. So there you go, guys. This was just Poshmark. This did not include Mercari or eBay. I hope this was helpful to you. I appreciate your time. Again, if you liked the video, thumbs up, subscribe. It helps out the channel. And enjoy your Friday the 13th. I hope you have an awesome weekend. I hope you guys are out there and sourcing some good stuff. And I'll talk to you again real soon.